What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, shapes, and sizes? It is going to be a late video tonight. Your boy, I've been tired, y'all. Just finished a big project today for one of our classes, Photoshop class, actually. I'm learning how to do some Photoshop work to make better thumbnails. Yeah. But we are going to check out Markiplier, the Drowned Man. Apparently he has 3 of these chapters. We're going to check out every last one of them. You already know the link in the description down below to Markiplier's channel. Let's do this, man. The Drowned Man seems to be another one of those episodic series type videos. Those are the best. Let's do this, puppy. My body is ready. Let's mute the TV and let's get ready.
Where were you born?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Where do you live?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
How long has the demon been
A
plagued?
demon.
Demon, spirit, poltergeist. Whatever it was, it all started 2018, sometime late February.
What's that?
And it was almost exactly midnight.
Oh.
Molly and I were pulling into the driveway after 27 hours of being on airplanes, and we were just so excited to get home. And as we pulled in the driveway and the clock struck 12, we noticed our front door on the ground in front of the house, laying on the sidewalk.
Water.
Oh!
Once the bringer
Yeah!
of life, now the bringer of
I'm
death.
sorry, what?
And the recipient of this cruel fate, a man by the name of George
Wade Barnes.
A simple man with simple dreams, but not a simple fate. For whether by his own volition or by the cruel hand of fate, a demon of aquatic nature has entered into his home. And now we must tell the story. But it's very important for you to know that every word of this story is
True.
This all happened. And it all happened to one very unlucky individual. This is the story of the Drowned Man.
Oh, man! Yo!
We were so tired, our first thought was, we'll deal with it tomorrow. So we went to sleep and just hoped that we were safe. Our best guess as to what happened, I mean, we had a lot of thoughts cross our minds.
Oh,
Did
snap.
someone try to break into the house? Did the wood just rot away? But our biggest suspicion was that it was a storm.
A storm of death.
So, I mean, after the front door, we didn't get it fixed right away. We still don't fully have it fixed. But the rest of the year, we had a couple things crop up that week, that month. As the summer progressed into fall, the stopper in the sink didn't work. We had to have the toilet on the main floor fixed. We had to replace the kitchen faucet because there was a drip under the faucet, the first drip in the house. But it wouldn't be the last. The water heater went out. We had to get that replaced. Sediment started pouring into the tub upstairs.
What the heck?
Just all kinds of little things that just added up and added up and added up and left us thinking maybe this was something more than bad luck or typical
The
house
water
maintenance.
demon from Amnesia?
Now, I'm going to pause you there because you said sediment was coming out of your tub so casually,
Sediment?
as if that was normal.
With the amount of problems we've had, especially wet water, leaking, dripping, flowing, flooding. I don't know.
Would you say that the sediment looked a bit like blood?
No?
I don't know that I would say that. No.
You said that the tub flowed out pink water.
Pink water?
Was it because there was blood in the
Blood.
I think it was a bath bomb, but you
Oh
know,
my god.
I mean, I can't rule it out.
Confirmed! Blood. Blood. I
Give me a picture of everything starting from, and I quote,
knew it. 12:55 a.m.
when you finished your D&D stream.
It was pretty typical that we'd finish up between 12:50, 1:10 a.m. We'd wrap up right in that time frame. 12:55, we officially ended the stream, and normally we stay in the call and just chit-chat a bit to make sure we're all going to be there next week, etc., etc. But as soon as we ended the stream, and I kind of kicked back, I heard a noise. I didn't know what it was, so I told everyone in the call to give me a moment. And I stood up and I took a step out of my office. And
Yo!
what I saw confused me.
Did it though?
The air vent in the ceiling was dripping. I didn't think that was very normal. It's like, okay, is it because of the AC unit? No. No, this
Water
was
monsters.
January 31st in Cincinnati of 2019. This was the coldest night we had had the entire year, with wind chill temperatures down to -6. So why was there water in the air vent? And then past the air vent is a window. That window had water running down. Oh, it must be raining. But the water's running on the inside.
Oh snap!
I walked over to it. The wall was popped out.
Did it look a bit like a vein? Something that would carry blood?
This man's obsessed with blood.
I mean, technically the way it was puffed out, yeah, like if you're flexing a muscle and your vein kind of sticks out, it kind of had that look to
Did
it.
you check it for a blood?
Pulse.
No, I didn't think to do that. I ran up the stairs, and it was even scarier up there. We used to have a light fixture that sat in front of our TV. The light fixture was pouring out water.
What the?
Our ceiling fan was spinning and was pouring out water.
Was the fan
Blood?
dripping
Blood.
blood?
No, I just said it was water, Mark.
I can't say I stared at what the fan was dripping out, but if I had to make a guess, I would say it was probably
Water. My God.
Our coffee table was covered in water, our floor was soaked in water, and then I remembered that Molly had told me she was going to take a bath and everything froze and my heart dropped.
Oh
The
no!
only thought I had was that my wife had drowned. The tub was overflowing and I had to go stop the tub, and I was gonna have to figure out how to deal with losing my wife, and I panicked. I screamed her name. I ran up those stairs faster than I think I ever have or ever will again, and I ran into the bedroom and I looked in the bathroom, preparing myself for the worst.
No! The water demon took Molly! Oh, that's messed up, fam. Oh no, not Molly. Dude. Dude, the water monster from freaking Amnesia, man. I'm telling you, that's what it is.
And thankfully, she was standing there with headphones in her ears. She was watching a live stream on her phone or iPad, but the tub was draining.
Really, bitch? You gonna make me feel feels like the water monster from Amnesia did not just take your wife? You made me do this? It's 7:22 at night. You mother.
The shower had pink water
Pink water.
rising, and then the panic of thinking that something had happened to Molly went away, but then the panic of trying to save our house began.
Oh snap. Yo, this is legit.
This place. I can feel it. Something bad happened here. Especially from this area here.
It's over like if live stream
I'm
sucked.
getting the sense that someone tried so hard and yet everything fell apart around.
Oh.
Does this still have something to do with the house and the ghost?
Hello.
He didn't even say his name.
That's me.
How'd you get in?
The door was open.
Oh.
It was kind of on the ground.
Oh.
Anyway, ghosts.
Yeah. Okay.
I hear you have a haunting.
I wouldn't say that it's...
It started.
Yeah, I was sitting right here whenever I heard the noise that ended up being the dripping.
Yep.
This chair has no lumbar.
Oh my God.
What did you hear?
It sounded like the plastic ruffling around, like maybe the cat was down here playing with the plastic.
But what was it really? Did you investigate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Show me.
Show him right now.
Relive it. I'm sorry if it pains you.
Okay, we...
More pain.
Sarah vent just had water flowing.
Water.
From
I knew it.
the plastic here, and the water was just dripping
Water?
onto the plastic and seeping into the floor.
Water.
The window there had water pouring down.
The window had water.
Water.
You know what? Has water inside of it.
Blood? Don't say it. Don't say it. I knew it.
You can
You
smell
can?
it. It's here. Turn out the light.
Kill it now. Murder it. Its parents.
That's on.
Everything. Darkness.
Can you feel it?
No.
A little chilly.
But it's the middle of summer.
Ooh.
Why would it be so chilly
I mean, we're
in the
in
middle of
a
summer?
basement with air conditioning on.
Don't you say water.
Something unnatural happened here.
So at this point, we knew we had to mitigate the damage. We had to stop whatever was happening to the best we could. So we grabbed towels from the bathroom, we grabbed towels from the laundry room, we grabbed blankets, we grabbed anything we could find to help soak up water. We stopped the tub from draining. We tried to soak up the water on the floor in the bathroom. We tried to catch the water pouring out
There's
of
a
the
lot of
basement.
water.
We tried to dry off the window. But it seemed like no matter what we would do, the water would not stop. If I had a light on, I'd be able to see a little bit better, but
You don't need to see, you need to feel.
we still have a crack because they didn't replace the drywall down here.
Water.
So I think it's right above me, but
I can't see it. Turn the light on.
But I thought you needed to. But
Alright.
you wanted to.
Thank you. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, there's a
wow.
line right here.
Yeah, why? You didn't get it fixed by professionals, did you? I sense more bad drywall here. More water damage.
Water damage.
More water.
Water.
Hopefully, this was the other drywall ended up being replaced.
Show me.
Relive it. Feel it. Darkness. Water.
Want this light on?
No, turn it off. Save energy.
I-
Look, there's a light on in your office. You're just gonna leave it on. I know. I'll turn it off. No, I got it. I've got it. Your computer's on in there too.
I was working right before you, but
You know how much energy people waste every year for no
So
reason.
stupid. I love it.
Why was this light on?
Why is the
here
light
when
on?
we came down here?
so we could see to go back.
Oh, that was so.
Bruh.
People were still on.
Oh my god.
The ceiling fan was pouring, the light fixture was pouring, and while the water was being caught, I was on the phone for 2 or 3 hours trying to get somebody to help. There was nobody. The plumbers told me they could be there within an hour, hour and
They
a
never
half,
came.
but it took much longer. And all the while we sat there watching our lives washed and drowned away. Ceiling in here, basically,
There was water here.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
There was water, right? Here.
Pretty-
Rivers.
Rivers of water.
Yeah, the fan, and there used to be a light fixture that sat right here, poured out water here.
Water juice everywhere.
Floor, poured out water from the fan.
What happens when water suddenly gushes from places it shouldn't go?
Don't say blood.
It gets things wet.
Don't say blood.
You're
Damages,
You're learning. Well, what else?
He comes back.
destroys
Blood.
stuff that's not meant to be wet.
No.
Blood. Say it.
It means a baby's on.
What the?
Are we done? I need to talk to my wife.
I'm thinking that your house is a gateway for some greater evil to be born into this world.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were telling me my wife was pregnant.
Oh.
Greater evil.
I mean, I can't rule that.
Oh.
Greater evil also doesn't sound good though. That's like the second worst thing you could have told me.
The worst thing would be.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, right now,
You-
like,
you-
the house has to fix.
Nuclear war,
I wanted to pay for
climate
that.
change. That doesn't bother you.
I feel like we do pay for that.
Oh, true. I
Is
mean,
that okay?
You
yeah.
don't need to keep paying to solve problems. Some problems are solved. Why not pay?
You're not gonna charge me anything for this, are you?
Yes. Moving on. Of course I am.
So you shut off the main water line, and water was still pouring.
Yeah, that told me that. It sounds stupid, but that told me that either it was a drainage pipe or something unexplainable was going on.
My
Now,
God.
all things considered, this seems like something that could happen to anybody. Everyone's had a pipe burst in their house. Everybody's had some leak somewhere. Everybody's had a tub overflow. Despite all the weirdness, this seems fairly normal.
And that's what we thought too. We thought everything was normal and this was just a horrible accident. Again, it was -6 degrees wind chill outside. Maybe one of the pipes burst that was trying to drain the water from the tub, and it didn't explain the water coming back out through the shower. The next best thought we had, and the plumber that eventually showed up Not at 3 a.m., not at 4 a.m., not at 5.
Oh, dang.
Not at 6.
Bruh.
But after 7 in the morning,
Okay.
when the plumber finally got there and the ceiling fan had quit dripping, but not the light.
Dang.
The light still
Oh,
poured.
man.
When he cut the holes in the ceiling in the basement, the holes in the walls, and he got into those pipes and he did his best assessment, what he could tell me was, your house is wet and we don't know why.
Of course it's Markiplier.
So at the very least, the only thing that got resolved that night was the water finally stopped pouring out of the ceiling, but the plumber couldn't tell us what happened. So the next day, after 3 hours of sleep, I got up and called another plumber who came out after an hour or two, and he found another place to cut a hole in the wall in the basement, took one of those snakes with a camera on the end and put it in the pipe, went all the way up to the T-junction that connects the shower and the tub, all the way down from the pipe to the sewage line, and found nothing.
Nothing.
No sign of it freezing, no sign of it clogging, no sign of it being dirty. This is where they put the snake in. They went all the way up to check the T-junction pipe where those two connected, and then all the way back down to where this drains into the sewer. Called another plumber. He came in, put a snake up the pipe, put a snake down the pipe, all the way up to where the shower and the tub are, all the way down to the sewage line, pulled the thing back out, and basically looked at us and said, no sign of a clog, no sign that it was frozen. Something went wrong, but I don't know what. At that point, I wasn't thinking of what could possibly be haunting the house. I was just thinking of saving it.
Well then.
Did you save him?
I don't know.
My God.
You would think that his story would end there, but no. Just because people didn't know what the problem was didn't mean that the problem wouldn't continue. Not for mere weeks, not for mere months,
But years.
but nearly a year.
My God.
A year of suffering at the cruel hand of fate. A watery demise to be buried in a watery grave.
Of water.
And so Wade suffered. And he suffered. And he suffered. And just when he thought he could suffer no more,
Fate.
Fate.
Oh.
learn to be even more cruel.
To be continued! What is this?
Oh, ye cruel fate! Won't you have mercy on this poor man's soul? Nay, says, fate does not smile unless it is a cruel smile. And you may be asking yourself, how can I help this poor
Don't
man
you do it.
in this incredibly unbelievable and yet entirely true story? How can I alleviate some of this suffering? Well, you can't.
Like, comment,
But
subscribe.
what you can do is immortalize the suffering forever in this commemorative t-shirt design, showcasing his peak moment of suffering right
Whoa.
here, so that you can wear it upon your body and cherish the deep, delectable memories. And in all fairness, all proceeds from this will not go to me, even though I probably deserve it. The proceeds will go to the man who suffers. So if you would like to support Mr. Wade Barnes in his moment of despair, why not consider buying this commemorative t-shirt that's only available for a limited amount of time and in limited quantity. Act fast. It may already be washed away.
Well, that's gonna do it for this video. This is hilariously weird. I find this most interesting. And why though? The Drowned Man, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 apparently exist, and therefore we will so react to them as well. But yes, this is gonna be a super late video. It's probably gonna be like 8 or 9 by the time I get this mug up. But like, I had to do it. It's been a very, very, very troubling day. It's been very busy. And my brain no longer works. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. You already know what the deal is. If you like the video, take the beast small claws of awesomeness to just slash the like button. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and boys of all ages, straight from the shots, bye man. Love, peace, of all. Stay beast mode for the epic win of all those wins. And of course, link in the description down below to Markiplier's channel. Yeah!